Hello and welcome to Baring the List, an ongoing weekly series where I rank things thanks to Tier Maker. Now, Tier Maker, they're not a sponsor, but I would be happy to discuss the idea. But I do like to say that they're not a sponsor. This is just me using their website in order to make my own content, putting it up on YouTube every week. I rank all kinds of different things. This week we're ranking the final forms of starter Pokemon. Now we are not doing anything from Sword and Shield, a game which I have not played because I just haven't played it yet. So it is the only Pokemon game, mainline game I should say, where I have not. And yeah, we're looking at the final evolutions. We did rank the starters before, and I kind of would say like, okay, this is my favorite, but the final form is great. So I did reference final forms, but these are the second evolution, the third forms of these Pokemon, and we'll go through now. I did not compile this list, so I can not take any. I will not take any credit for the odd, just haphazard uploading. I assume this person just had all these photos, upload them. It did not matter to them to have them in order of appearance, generation order, or anything like that. So it is kind of all over the place. So I will be referring to my notes for some of the names because one thing I am bad about is I often name my starters so I don't learn the names of their evolutions. Um, so that is occasionally, or it might be a starter that I didn't play with on any of my playthroughs and didn't get the Pokemon till later. And sometimes I didn't get them till the Final Four due to trading. In case of one particular Pokemon, I'll talk about there. Um, but let's go through it. For me, what do I look for in Pokemon? I could give some parameters for my rankings of again S, A plus, A, B, C, and D. Generally, I will say I love fire Pokemon. I do not mind that fire and fighting is a thing. Don't mind that at all. Is there a lot of it? Yes. I tend to not like grass Pokemon too much. I think their designs are a little silly. And I do like water Pokemon. And of course, water Pokemon are often very important, especially for earlier games. So even though I like to pick fire Pokemon as my starters, water Pokemon definitely important. If you can't get a bird that can learn Water Gun, you got to get yourself a water Pokemon, pretty much. Let's get into it. Chestnut. Chestnut is. I'm gonna go with A, not A plus, not S. Chestnut is a nonsense-looking thing. It is somehow some sort of golem mech-looking grass-type Pokemon, and I appreciate it. So we'll go with A for that. We've got Swampert. So the thing about Swampert is that other water Pokemon do this thing better. We're going to talk about the better version of Swampert coming up. And I do think their reliance on going into the kind of like, we'll just make it a bigger version of its Tier 2, or not Tier 2, Evolution 2, does hurt it. I'm going to go with B because I do think that it's like still a cool looking Pokemon, but it's like, I don't know. It just doesn't rank super high for me. Let's see. Okay, we gotta look at Sceptile. Sceptile. So Sceptile's again like you can tell what Pokemon that evolved from, and that's good or bad. But in this case, I'm like, I don't know. The wrist blade, grass wrist blades. That's a good idea. Tail, for attacking, I like that. Um, again, I'm gonna go with B. I think I'm gonna go with B for that. Like I like it, but I don't love it. But it's not bad. It's not terrible. Because there are a couple here that I'm just like, I hate this. All right, so let's Deciduy. Deciduy, a ghost type. I love the evolution. The Rowlet to this is such an evolution. I like when they do the like kid, teen, young adult, or young adult, like adult kind of evolutions. I love the idea that it's a ghost archer. That's such a strange, interesting combination. Yeah, I love this Pokemon. This is A plus. This could be S tier. We'll find out later. I might move this up to S tier. I want to look at what my S tiers are because since we've done, this list has asked me to do S, A plus, A, B, C, and D. I really want to make S just like the best of the best. So right now, that's a strong A+, could be even higher. And then we have the name Samurott. I had to look this up. I literally wrote down all the names. I know some of these very well. I don't know all of them. Samurott. So, look, this Pokemon fucking whips. Look at this thing. It's one of the wildest water Pokemon, and Final Evolution is the water Pokemon. It's got a samurai-ish kind of thing with its armor. It looks like it's ready for battle. This is like you would imagine a trainer who was just like, oh, well, I guess we're going to be doing some fighting here because we got ours. I have this kick-ass Pokemon. I got to get out there, especially for a water type. Yeah, so we're going to go with A. I mean, that's just A+. We're going with A+. We're going with A+. I think it's just a great Pokemon. Charizard. Now, I know some people were like, oh, why is Charizard and Sword and Shield? Charizard's had its time. Charizard isn't a dragon type. Why does it look like a dragon? They even make a joke in the anime where someone was just like, that's a fire type. And they're like, what? It's not a dragon? It's like, no, it's a fire type. Here's the thing. Charizard still fucking rules. And Charizard's so important because Charmander is so cute and fun, and Charmeleon is the first, like, dud, in my opinion, evolution, where you're like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. It's just a meaner version. It's just a little bigger and meaner. But Charizard is just like, I am a different thing. Look at me. There's a reason why so many trainers have Charizards. And Dragon trainers also. That's S tier. I mean, that's just top of the heap. I love it. I know some people were tired of it, but whatever. But the best. Okay, so obviously I like fire Pokemon. I just put one in the top here. So when we're talking about Delphix, here's the thing about Delphix. It breaks the mold. This thing is it's a fox witch. It's got magical powers. It's going like mystical instead of the fighting arts. I love it because basically almost every fire Pokemon is about like fighting and looking dope. This one goes a different route. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna go with A, just because the top of my rankings are gonna be very high with fire Pokemon. There's only one fire Pokemon I don't like, and so I'm gonna put it in A just because it's gonna be heavily favored. Because S tier, put another S tier in there. Now, I know some people were like, oh, it's another fighting one. Well, it's not. It's Fire Dark. It just happens to be that its motif is being a professional wrestler. And its special move is for Mega Evolution is a professional wrestling move. The Dark Lariat. It is incredible. You're telling me that I'm not going to put Incineroar up at the top of the food chain? Come on. It's got a wrestling belt made out of flames. That's S tier. Blaziken. Again, another fighting Pokemon. We went with a bird type, so it's just like, oh, yeah, this will be another flying. That's kind of fun. No, it's a fighting type by the end. But its name is Blaziken, and it looks dope, and we're going with A+. All right, now you'll be like, Pat, you don't like grass Pokemon. You're so mean about grass Pokemon. But look at this. Look at this thing. Meganium. Look at Meganium. Is it a good friend? Does it have good friend energy? Yes. Is it a great Pokemon? I don't think so. I'm going to put you in B. You're fine. Meganium, you're fine. I might put you in C, Meganium, but you're fine. I do like his, collar, or its collar, but okay. So Greninja's tough because it is a ninja. It's Greninja the ninja. One, that rules. A water ninja, that's awesome because it's got, that's cool. Its tongue is like its scarf, and I don't like that. So it's B, and I'm putting Meganium down to C because Meganium and Greninja can't be on the same scale. But Greninja's tail keeps it from being A tier or better, so it's going in B because that tongue, I don't like that tongue as a scarf. I think that's weird. Okay, Typhlosion. the weakest of all, the worst of all fire Pokemon. It's just, the evolutions of it are just like, Quilava's alright, but it's just like, okay, it's like a ferret, and it's bigger, and then it's just on two legs, and it's got more flames. It's so inventive. It is definitely the lowest. It might be the only Pokemon in D tier. It's certainly the worst, for my opinion, fire Pokemon. So let's get out of here. We've got how do I say Empoleon? Empoleon. Look, the idea of being like penguins and making the last one an emperor penguin, that's cute as hell for water Pokemon. Now, some may argue, well, penguins should be ice types, not water types. I don't care about that argument. This is a cool looking Pokemon. It's got style. It's got class. It is the formal Pokemon. It's a regal Pokemon. It's going in A+ tier. I think that is a fantastic looking Pokemon. I love it. Superior. Sorry, not on. There's a lot of ons. This is Superior. Superior is interesting. I like the look of it. I don't really like this evolution line at all, but I do like the look of it. We're going to go with B. Yeah, I think we're going to go with B. Okay, Infernape. It's the Monkey King. They made a Monkey King. It's a fire monkey. All the evolutions of it, Chimchar, all through. Great Pokemon. It looks so cool. I love its coloring. It's so rad. It's A+ tier. That's a fantastic Pokemon. Look at that thing. Okay. So I know some people really like this Pokemon. I just think Totodile is just cool, is very cool, and I don't know. For Alligator, do I like the for Alligator? Just TR for Alligator. I kind of like that spelling choice. I don't know. I'm going to go with C. I just don't think there's anything great about it. And it's also, there's a lot of just like big mouth open, angry looking Pokemon. I think if it had sunglasses or something, it needs something. It just is kind of plain. This is a Pokemon I never actually captured any of its pre-evolved forms. I just got this in a trade, which was very cool, and is Primarina, because it's a ballerina. I do like that it's fairy type. I think that's an interesting choice. We don't see fairy types in evolutions of starters. Water fairy is kind of fun. I like it's kind of like, oh, it's going for this circus thing, and now it's evolved into getting this kind of like, oh, this is a classy zoo, you know? I like it. I don't love it. I like it a lot. I'm going with B. It could move up to A. But I think B right now is where it's at. Venusaur. I mean, Venusaur rules. Again, is it a kind of a basic thing? You know, you start with Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, but it's the first gen. I think it's cool. I think it's just a neat looking Pokemon. We're gonna go with A+ tier. Classic, excellent Pokemon. Okay, I have to look up the name of this one because this is a Pokemon. I don't even think I ever got this Pokemon because I don't think I ever evolved its predecessor. Torterra. Torterra is like, I like that it's a turtle because I think that's fun. But I think this is a crummier version of Venusaur. So we're going with C. I think its look is pretty cool, but I'm not here for it. And then we've got Blastoise. Oh, it's Blastoise. You know, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise. Blastoise is classic. It's awesome. That's an A+ tier right there. It's rad as hell. And then Emboar. Oh, Fire Pig. A Fire Pig. And it just looks so rad. Its name is Emboar. I love the flames around it. Again, I am into fire Pokemon, but this is just a cool big friend. I do like big friends for Final Evolutions. That's going in S tier. That rules. We're looking again. I am moving up one Pokemon into A. I think that does fit and looks right for my own categorization here. Does anything need to move around? Ooh, I don't want to have more than 3 fire Pokemon in S tier, but I love fire Pokemon. But as you can see, I do have the only D tier is a fire Pokemon. We'll move you up to B. You're not in C tier. You, if Venusaur didn't exist, it would be even higher ranked, but it's just a lesser version of it. Um, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think this is my ranking. Now, let me know in the comments below what you think. If you're like, oh, I'm tired of firefightings. They're all D tier. Like let me know. Score Bunny rules, but I don't know its final evolution. If I'm gonna, how I like those. I haven't really looked. So if this had been updated with Sword and Shield, it would have been tough. I would have just been kind of going on looks alone because I haven't had a lot of experience with those final evolutions. And yeah, I think this is it. The list below. You can suggest ideas. I still have a few more weeks of doing this. I'll be doing this the rest of November and December, and then the first week of January. I know what my very last one is going to be. My very last Baering the List will be the first week of January, but I don't know what I'm going to do outside of that. So leave a comment below if you have any ideas for things you'd like to see me rank. If you've seen some on the actual tier maker, if you've seen an actual list, you can link that below as well. And let me know what you thought of my Pokemon one. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next Baering the List. Goodbye.